Hey guys, this is Jason with Ray of Light Tarot. I am so excited to be here this Friday evening with my friend Jai Gobind from Channel for Grace. We are here to do some intuitive hits for you guys this evening. Welcome, Jai. Good to see you.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here. This is exciting. We haven't done this in a while.
I know, it seems like it's been a little minute, right?
I know, but I'm really happy to be here. I've got my Oracle decks ready. And I'm ready. I'm excited to do some readings for you guys.
You are ready to go. So I was telling Jai before we came on, I love her earrings, and she made those. She told me she actually
Yes.
Those are really beautiful.
I make these. Thanks. Yeah, I made the necklace too.
Are those I know you do the malas on Eagle Star Jewelry. What about the earrings and the necklaces? Do you custom make
so I can take custom orders and a lot of this stuff. But to find what I have up already is you go to Etsy and it's Eagle Star Jewels shop on Etsy.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Once in a while I will pull the mala that you made for me out, the chakra mala. Without fail, someone always asks how to get it. So I know people really like your stuff. So,
nice. Yeah.
So I hope everybody's doing well tonight. We're excited. We're going to be taking your questions and giving you guidance from Spirit, doing what Jai and I do. Just the way it normally works. You can make a love donation to us of, what are we doing, $15 for a question, and we will pull cards.
You can do the added, what have you been doing to add a special card?
Yeah. So what I was going to say is, just like I've been was doing earlier when I was on by myself, if you want to do $15 and we'll just each pull a card, or if you want to do a $20 minimum donation, for a $20 minimum donation, we'll pull an oracle card for you at the end, and I'll go ahead and add your name to the list for the drawing that I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a drawing and whoever's, I'll pull 2 names. It's 2 free 1-hour readings. So, for $20, you get the chance to possibly win a free 1-hour reading. So I really recommend you do the $20 donation to get your question answered from Spirit. And that way you get a little bit of extras from us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty cool.
So I'm putting up the link actually.
Guys, thank you so much for being here. If you guys who are here in the chat, whether you can actually, afford to make a love donation and ask a question or not, if you'd be so kind as to give the video a like, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps us. It gets it circulating around, lets people know that we're on, and we really appreciate that support. And even if you can't ask a question, just being here and, holding space, and hopefully you'll get guidance from Spirit, whether the question is one that you specifically ask or not. I know just from giving guidance, I get answers that resonate for me when I do answer questions for other people from the tarot. So I'm sure you will get guidance as well if you just hang out with us.
Cool. So I just put up the link that you guys can donate to for anybody that's interested. And I'll say hi to a couple of people that are here. Carla, welcome in. Jennifer, how's it going? Katrina, how are you? Nicole, hello.
Hey guys.
When pigs fly. Your son is named Jason.
When pigs fly.
Angel, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Cool. So yeah, I'm excited to be doing this. Actually, on my channel as well, on Sunday, we're going to be doing Magi readings with Danny and Jessica. So if anybody is interested in getting a reading from me or Danny and Jessica on Sunday, you could just follow my channel and you'll get notified when I go live.
Nice.
Yes, the link is up, you guys, to donate.
Yeah, I'm just shuffling cards, guys. I'm going to pull a Lightworker Oracle card just to kind of kick it off for here. And we'll see what comes through while we were giving people a chance to get in and get their get on the list. Let's say a quick intention and kick it off. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you, archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Thank you for helping us connect to the collective. And thank you for the clear and direct messages and healing guidance for those who come tonight. And thank you for protecting my energy. Thank you for protecting Jai's energy, and for protecting the energy of all who come in with good intentions and high vibes for us. What's the message from the Lightworker Oracle for those here tonight watching and joining and watching the replay for this weekend? We have a new moon tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, we do.
Exciting. You guys ready to manifest some abundance into your lives?
I definitely am. I don't know if you guys checked my Instagram. Did you check my Instagram? We just got a freaking machine, like a workout machine.
Yeah, you looked like you were having quite a time with that thing. The Nordic, what is like the Nordic?
The Nordic track.
Nordic 2020.
I just put up the video of like that they have on YouTube for it. I'm like, I'm not gonna put myself on video.
You were like, yeah, I got this.
I don't look as good as that girl doing it on the machine. That was so funny. No, but I'm excited because they were ready to like get going with working out. We haven't been able to really do cardio. Both Dawn and I like have kind of like back issues that we just have to be careful with. So running is not an option. So cardio is really hard for us to do. So that's why we bought this machine that helps you feel like you're running in the air.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, I was laughing at it, but it does look like a pretty cool.
Yeah.
It looks badass. I can't really run either. I jog on the beach sometimes, but I have really bad shin splints, so that's tough for me.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah.
But yeah, this is okay, guys. Life Path card number 20 is what we got here from the Lightworker Oracle. This is a pretty interesting card. Really intuitive. It's really just, if you just look at the card, it's just really about how we sort of have a plan in place from the moment we get here. And I'm going to read a little bit to you guys about it. This is for everyone here, the Life Path card, card number 20. For anyone here, anyone watching the replay, this is for the new moon, for our family of light workers. So this message is for us. And it says, do you wonder about your divine life path and purpose? You've been enrolled in a spiritual training. This training might be obvious in the form of a course you are undertaking, or hidden in a life lesson that is currently triggering your healing, learning, or growth. Whether it is obvious or not, successfully completing this training will empower you to fulfill your divine purpose this lifetime. Further clarity will be revealed to you. The universe promises that you shall know what you need at the perfect time and in a way that you cannot miss. You're in spiritual training for a divine mission that serves your soul development and spiritual growth while simultaneously helping others. It will help you express your spiritual purpose this lifetime. At times, your training may be aligned with study or applying your skills in ways that seem more obviously aligned with a spiritual path, and at other times, your spiritual training may be disguised in ordinary life circumstances. If you're feeling stuck, perhaps you're working on a significant issue or challenge that won't seem to resolve itself no matter how much effort you apply, then you're being guided to ask for help from your spiritual team using the invocation below. Call upon your higher self and your soul to take over all aspects of the issue. Be patient, do not resist what is, but neither collapse into it. Here's the invocation. I call upon the wise and unconditionally loving ones to assist me now in perceiving, living, and manifesting my truest and most joyful life path and divine purpose. Help me to know what I need to know when I need to know it. And with everything else, may I be assisted to feel peace, trust, and patience as my beautiful life path unfolds, guided by the loving hand of the universe. May unconditional love reach into the hearts of all living beings, helping every creature to find true fulfillment of their destiny. So be it. So nice. Life path. Go get it.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. So let's go get our life paths, guys. All right. That's the card for the new moon. What is it?
Thank you for pulling that. What's that? Taurus.
Taurus. Thank you.
Yeah. So we've got Yanni and Michelle on the list. Just wanted to let you guys know what I got you. And I'm writing down names as they come in, but I'll like periodically just let you know that I've gotten your donation. So thank you,
And
guys.
anyone that's a $20 donation, will you let me know, Jai? I'm going to put
Yes,
them on the
Yanni is a $20 donation and Michelle is a $15 donation.
Okay, Yanni.
So you want to put up your question, Yanni? I wish I could like play music in the background.
I know. We're gonna have
I have my Sacred Rebel Oracle cards. These are really cool.
Are those new?
They are new. Yeah, they are really cool. I've got the Rebecca Campbell cards that I just like freaking love because they're light worker cards and so aligned with the messages that are easy for me to read those cards. And then we've got the animal cards.
Jai's the cool kid at school that I would be jealous of because she always has the new cool Oracle deck.
Well, I don't know if they're
new,
but they're new to me.
Yeah, they're new. Yeah, they're new. Always with the new decks. No, those look really cool, the Rebel ones. I really like those.
Yeah. Melinda, I got you. Got your name.
Melinda.
You know. It's your turn, Yanni. We're waiting for your question. She's like, let me know when it's my turn. Oh, that's funny.
We're in slow motion this Friday, guys. All of us.
It's all good. I'm so chill right now.
Yeah, me too.
I'm super relaxed. I don't feel rushed. Nothing. I'm just like, let's just have fun.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Anton is my Aquarian twin flame, and I laid the Queen of Swords on him. He's reaching back, but no enlightenment whatsoever. Huge ego. I'm a Virgo coming off a divorce in June.
I didn't hear a question in there.
Yeah, so what do you want us to do a reading on based on the situation that you just presented? She laid that Queen of Swords on him.
Yeah, I gotta lay that. The Queen of Swords can cut you.
Okay. Should I let him go? Did I make a good decision? Should I let time go by or move on? Oh, should I just let him go? Did I make a good decision? Should I let time go by?
Yanni, now, Yanni, that sounds like 4 questions to me. Okay.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Guidance for Yanni. I'm using the Dreams of Gaia deck. Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
I got you, Nicole.
Beautiful. Dude, this is crazy. All 3 cards are the same number.
Oh, wow. Okay, can I go? Is it okay if I go?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so you got the, this first card is she feels, she knows. So what this tells me is that your intuition is kind of on point. The universe is asking you to focus on the light, which means focus on your healing and focus on your soul and start to like move into healing, which if you're truly feeling that, you know, because our intuition, we always know what's the right thing to do. We just sometimes don't listen. Yep. So if you're feeling like you did the right thing, which this card is kind of affirming, like she knows, you knew that to like let him go was the right thing to do. And this is the affirmation that, okay, so there's healing to do now because you are coming out of a divorce, and that seems like a little bit of a gnarly situation. I do feel like you're going to need some time to heal from that. And then after the storm, right? This is the card that you got after the storm, after this all kind of boils over, you're more in a higher space, in a better space. The next card you got is the world wants to be written. So I feel like there might be, like, you have to somehow write your story, create a new story. This could mean that writing a book is in your future. I know that's kind of like out from left field, right? But the world wants to be written. So at least the least thing you could do is write in a journal how you feel, because that's going to help you in this like healing process. But to me, the universe is saying that you kind of did the right thing in letting him go. That's it.
Word. I'm with you 100%, Jai. So right there with you, with Jai, Yanni, you got cards over here. They're all three the number 12 card. You got the number 12 card, Love, a major arcana. You got the number 12 card, the Counselor, and the number 12 card at the bottom of the deck, the Hero. And if you look at the Counselor and the Hero, both of these cards, the third eye, you can see the third eye on both of them. So just like Jai was saying, your intuition is pretty much where it's at. You know the answer. You have the answer. You are the hero of your own life, and you're your own counselor too. And I think with the Love card here, what I love is the heart chakra is really shining through. And I think, whether it was, of course, it's difficult anytime you end something. Endings are hard and painful, but it looks to me like the guidance here is that the more you open up your intuition and follow your heart and follow your inner knowing and your guide, your inner compass, that your heart's going to just open up more and more. And what Jai was saying about like writing a book or something, I don't know what that is, but with the Hero card at the bottom of the deck, I feel like there's a strong energy for you to really rescue yourself. You're saving yourself. And that's really like strong. That's a great story right there, that you saved yourself. And I just love this. This is really, really good energy. And I think that the overwhelming energy besides the Counselor and the Hero, though, is it's love. And this is not about love for anyone but yourself.
Oh, that's beautiful reading. I was going to say the numerology of the number 12, basically you would like add 2 and 1 together, which is a 3. So the numerology of the number 12 is actually the number 3, which
333.
in tantric, right? It's like 333 right next to it. That's even more than what I was going to say. That's like the next level. But in tantric numerology, the number 3 is the positive mind. So there's a message in there of like, stay positive, like keep thinking positive thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Love that.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Yanni.
Yeah. Michelle is next. She made a $15 donation. So Michelle, if you'd like to put up your question, please do so.
I'm just going to real quickly pull, because I think Yanni did a $20.
Yes, you're right. I forget. So thanks for... We got Michelle's question up, so we can go look at it.
That's what I'm here for, to pay attention to the little $20 stuff. And
yes.
Oracle card real quick.
You're welcome.
Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So I think the message is really, really clear. This just sort of caps it off for you, Yanni. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this unicorn does not belong in a little pen. That is the most goofy, awkward looking thing I've ever seen. Right? Like, that is so crazy. A unicorn. No.
She said she's writing a book.
Yeah.
So on point. Whoa, that's trippy in a really good way.
Uh-oh, guys. Jai's going to be on it tonight.
All right. So thanks, Yanni. We've got Michelle next. She made a $15 donation, and her question is... I'd like to know what spirit wants me to know most at this time. I've been trying to focus more on self-love and my soul purpose instead of on my twin or soulmate. Okay.
Good idea. It is.
Yes. Well, the thing about that is, if you don't focus on yourself, it's not really going to get to the ultimate where it could go, you know?
Right. There's no point in having a twin soul if you're not focusing on yourself.
It is about like ascension and rising higher and
Right on.
ascend. Yeah. So good job. All
So
right.
yeah, what she said.
And while we pull cards, I just want to tell you guys the list. We're doing Michelle right now. Then we got Melinda, Nicole, Melanie, and Christina. That's who's on the list right now. Oh my God. These cards are the best.
Dude. These cards are beautiful, and they like the colors match each other. These two cards that came out so cool.
Nice. Feel free to go if you're ready.
Yeah, so the cards that I pulled for you are the Four of Air and the Major Arcana Desire. And the colors, it's really funny because these two, it looks like they just were meant to be a pair. The colors, you can see the surrounding her third eye, and then the colors in the Desire card, they really kind of match. Well, what I see here, the Four of Air in this deck is about psychic healing, and that the pineal gland opening up, and this is about really I don't know, this person just feels very alien to me, like some sort of starseed being, but it's really about the healing of the memory of who you are and where you came from. And I know that what you're getting at is this twin flame journey, but you know, a lot of twin flames I think are maybe Pleiadian or I don't know, they're from other places, and because they may not have lived past lives as beings, but they may have lived past lives in other stars. And aside from this healing card, which is such an important aspect of the journey, and this is healing of self and your gifts, developing your psychic gifts, you do have the Desire card. So I know that union and desire for your twin is a big part of the journey. And so you're not being called to ignore that. I mean, it would be almost inauthentic to tell you to ignore such a very real and tangible part of the journey, which is the desire to be close to your twin. They feel like home. You want to be close to that person when you're being honest with yourself. But for now, there is a need for healing and developing your psychic gifts more than ever, and remembering that the mission is your mission. It's not their mission, it's your mission. And this part, the desire is not going to go anywhere. It's only going to grow stronger, and it's going to feel less like an open wound or a feeling of lack, and more like a feeling of fulfillment and happiness the more you heal. So that's what you need it to be anyway. Okay.
Beautiful. The first cut you got from the Sacred Rebels is Pandora's Gift. It's this like woman with she like opened up Pandora's box, and now she's got this like beautiful mask that like has these this like ray of lights, like lights coming out of it. And yeah, and so it's like she's about to put it on and see. Like she's about to see something really, really powerful once she like puts the mask on. And it moves, the reading moves towards the perfection of your life. Which we know that like we're not perfect, but the perfection of your life is more about like understanding that everything's perfect just the way it is. And also rising up to like a lot higher vibration than you're used to. I feel like you're going to get a vision. And this card is really interesting. It says, be the hunter, not the hunted. And it's got this really like intense owl looking on it.
Whoa.
Yeah, be the hunter, not the hunted, which means like take control of your life. You know, it's like, how can you step into your power, like not like one up everybody, but be ready for whatever comes. And it's very important right now that you trust yourself. Look at this beautiful card. Oh my God. Wow.
That is epic.
Yeah, trust yourself. Like, it's really important for you to trust yourself. You're going to get like a very clear vision of where your life is going, and it has to do with stepping into your power.
I see the infinity symbol around the owl's eyes. It's so crazy, like that.
And the flower of life, like, is subtle, but the flower of life is.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is beautiful, Jai.
Yeah.
I have to add this too. Anytime you start to get that feeling of lack, or that separation anxiety on this journey, just look inside the mind of this person represented here in the psychic healing. The entire universe is contained inside this person's mind. Do you see that?
Just so cool, because with these two cards, it's almost like you're about to open up your third eye. That's like your eyes are about to open, right?
That's exactly. And they're both like right there at the jumping off point.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Nice. I like that. Thank you guys for being here. So Melinda, she donated $20, and she's next. So if you'd like to put up your question, or please put up your question now. Is that you, Aline? I did. I saw you. I saw you added $5, so that's got to be you. And then the list goes Nicole, Melanie, and Christina after that. And if you guys would like to make a donation, I am going to post it right now from Jason's chats. That's where you'll be able to see it. You can just click on that link and make a $15 or a $20 donation. The $20 donation gets you a special card at the end of the reading. So whenever you're ready, Aylin, please put up your question. It's exciting that it's a full moon tomorrow. I mean, a new moon.
Yeah, I'm going to be up right before I go to bed tonight. I'm going to start my list.
It's like you feel
for tomorrow.
It's definitely like everybody's like has to do that. I'm actually gonna do a new moon ceremony on my channel like I usually do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be at like sometime in the evening. So just look out.
I will definitely be there, and I'm going to be doing some general uploads, so I'll make sure and mention it when I do those lives tomorrow in the morning to everyone.
Yes.
To watch, because you mean like you used to do on Periscope?
Yeah. So the ceremony is like I basically call in sacred space, do the native chants, the sacred chants, and then do a group reading for everyone. And then after that, I'm actually going to go through all the signs from Aries to Pisces and pull a couple cards for each of the signs for this new moon energy. But yeah, I usually do those like 2 separate videos, but I'm going to do them all as one from now on. Just makes more sense.
That does make sense. That should flow really nice too.
Yeah. So it's going to be exciting. So we've got her question. I've been asking God to help guide me toward my life path and mission. I was debating on getting a reading when saw Jason throw up the opening card. So please give me messages about my life path. Okay. Thanks, Christina.
Beautiful.
I've also been thinking of doing more music broadcasts, like to just play my music, because I'm really feeling like it's needed right now. Like I've been getting like a call, like a pull, like an intuitive hit that I need to be doing more music on my channel too.
Well, I can definitely tell you personally, I could use the healing from hearing you sing. Like that was just one of the best things for me. Like I guess it was like last summer listening to you play You did it like once a week, it seems like.
I did. Yeah. I was doing it once a week. Yeah. And then I stopped. So I'm going to fit it in. I'm going to fit it in somehow. I feel like it needs to happen.
I mean, not a lot of people have the gift, like being like you and play. I mean, it's really a gift. So you definitely need to.
I know. I gotta put it out there. There's so much. Like I'm doing so much, and I keep getting like new ideas, which it like makes Gemini. Yeah. It doesn't stop.
Nope.
Oh my God. So I got some cards. It's okay if I go?
Go for it.
All right. This is for Melinda. So when it feels like, so the universe is saying you might feel a little bit right now like you're going against the grain. Whoa, that looks like lightning in the card. It feels like you're going against the grain. And what the universe is actually telling you is that you need to relax into it a little bit. Because you literally got the card that says, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. So when there's tension and you're going through kind of your body, mind, spirit is going through a shift or an awakening, which we all are. Like no one's getting out of it. Sorry.
Nope.
Like we all are. When you start to feel the tension, like relax a little bit into it. Actually, what that really means is to actually face it. Like look at your fears instead of resisting it. If there's any resistance that you're feeling right now, the resistance is going to make it even harder to get through, because you got to go through either way. You got to go through those dark places no matter what. So if you're resisting, it's going to be really hard. And the third card is dream a beautiful dream. So put your focus into what really matters. What do you want for yourself in your life? What's your dream? What lights you up? What makes you come alive? It's a beautiful picture of the earth. I just love that.
It is.
So as you move through the darkness, you're gonna move towards a more beautiful future for yourself.
Yeah. So what I've got over here is a lot of earth energy for you. The major arcana you got is the maiden. This is basically the divine feminine. So it's similar to it's like the high priestess meets the empress. The maiden card here is really just about, someone sort of starting what you were asking about, starting their path, a young woman, a maiden starting out on her life path, and just really about connecting to yourself and the earth. And then the two cards that kind of complement it, I think, are really interesting. You got the Seven of Earth and the Union card. Both amazing cards. The Seven of Earth is really about grounding and meditation and, finding your center and balance. And you can see the solar plexus there. I think that this is about sort of taming or balancing out any issues that may bring up deep-seated resentments from within. That I feel strongly. But this is definitely about being centered. And the Union card, this is about union within yourself, coming into union with yourself. This is not about like divine union, like twin souls. We talk about union. This is something totally different. This is about union with yourself, your higher self, your spirit, and balance, and really finding that wholeness within that already exists within you. And that's the journey. And I think there's a message here about the divinity within, and just a need to really, really embrace that in order to do pretty much anything else that your heart desires. But that's definitely a message for you. And there's a lot of sacred geometry in these cards that I noticed, and the one Jai was holding up too.
Yeah, yeah, this one.
I think, yeah. Oh, I love that. So I think just the message for you really is do a lot of grounding and centering, balancing your energies, and really sort of coming into acceptance of those things that you may see them as resistances or blocks, things that you're resisting, but really those are the things that within you that may turn out to be your strengths.
Mm-hmm. There's one more, as you were speaking, like something else popped out of these cards. Mm-hmm. It's this message. It's as you relax the hold of darkness, what you're going to realize is that the things that you love to do, the things that you start getting called towards, right? Like the dream that you're getting called towards is going to make you realize that you're kind of going against the grain. God, I love it. Does it look like it's like lightning to you guys? But as you start to dream your dream and relax the hold of darkness, you are going to feel like you're going against the grain, but that's exactly what needs to happen. Because if you're on life path and you are sort of like a radical disruptor, I mean, that's really what we are, right? I don't know if you feel like you're a light worker or not, or have come to the planet to do something special and beautiful, but I feel like definitely yes, because you're the one that's like you're going against the grain, right? And that's not a bad thing, because it's almost like you need to go against the grain. Going against the grain could also be like letting go of old belief systems, of things that no longer serve you. And that's really important. It's really important. So don't feel like there's anything wrong with you as you start to choose a whole new way of being in the world. Ajay, did my question come through on PayPal, or do I need to put it in here? Your Melanie. So you will have to put it in the chat, and we'll let you know when your time is up. But next we have, I'm assuming Jason's going to come back in a second now. The Nicole is next. So it's Nicole, Melanie, and then Christina.
Jai.
List. Yeah.
Jai, can you hear me? I'm sorry. That's my grandmother called in on me. I'll be right back in just 1 second, you guys. Give me about 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. All good. We're going to keep going, and we're going to wait for you to get back too. So Nicole, feel free to put up your question. And oh wait, Melinda, you did donate 20. So when Jason comes back, we're going to do that little extra card. I can't actually remember if he did it or not. But thank you guys for being here. And happy new moon, because we're moving into a new moon. Like, it's kind of still technically the darkest day of the moon before the new moon is like the light, the first light, you know? So as we're stepping into this new moon, we're like, this is internal, like let go time, release time. And then tomorrow, officially, it's about setting your intentions. It's about like writing down your dreams, your new moon wishes, and just like starting to like go like up. What do you want for your life? The new moon in Taurus is actually such a powerful energy. It's actually going to be very like healing. It's actually going to take us out of the darkness. Just mark my words. You're going to feel so much better tomorrow. We've been going through kind of crazy transitions. Like Pluto just went retrograde. Saturn just went retrograde. Like we got like all these crazy conjunctions and these oppositions and squares, actually mostly squares in the whole energy of what's going on. And it's affecting us very deeply because it's calling us to step up into our lives, which means that we have to do the work, which means that we have to go through those dark times. It's kind of crazy. But tomorrow we're going to feel a little bit better. I did see that you put in the extra $5, Nicole. So thank you for that. And I see your question. Oh, and then you have another one. Do you always burn your intentions, or is it enough just to write in your journal? It's enough just to write in your journal, but some people like the burning of stuff gives it a little bit of like a ceremonial feel to it, more of like a concrete, like, and the energy of like, fire, the fire element is transformative. So when you actually burn your your paper with, you know, your wishes. It's almost like the fire like transforms it and then like rises up, makes it rise up because it turns into, you know, smoke. So it, like your prayers go up toward God or whatever. So where we're at right now, Jason, Melinda had made a $20 donation, so we need to do a special card for her, and that was the reading that we just did. So that was, she was asking about her life path, and then right after that, we're gonna get to Nicole, and we already have her questions. So if you guys want to make a donation for a reading, please do. I'm gonna put up the link one more time. Periodically, I'm just gonna keep doing that.
The romance angel card for Melinda. And guys, I apologize if you guys would just keep in your thoughts my step grandmother. She's hot. They had to have she has cancer, and hospice had to be called in, and so she's in those final stages. So it's just been kind of, you know, everybody's saying the long goodbye. So if everybody would just keep her in their thoughts and prayers, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And that's not my grandmother that I live with. That's my stepdad's mother, my stepdad.
Bring some palo for her.
Thank you, Jai.
It's not that long, Katrina, so make your donation.
From Melinda, from the Romance Angels. Okay. We got 2 for you, Melinda. You deserve love. You are lovable.
Aw. That's beautiful for the message
really
that was pulled.
And worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I've gotten this card for myself 3 times this week.
Oh my.
Beautiful card, guys. It's a beautiful card. Divine timing. Divine timing is a good thing, right?
Awesome. All right. So, Nicole.
I don't want to do it.
Hi. Stuart.
I don't want to do it.
What did Mom say about pulling tarot cards?
What did Mom say?
Nicole says, what is coming to me in the month of May?
Nothing good. I'm just kidding.
Well, what's your sign? First of all, I want to know your sign.
Yeah, it's 70.
Actually, tell me sun, rising, and moon, please.
And Venus.
And Venus, if you know them all.
Venus too. Sun, moon rising, and Venus.
Straight up. She's a Leo. Hey, Ashley. Because I was going to say, check out my videos.
Yeah.
For real.
Check my videos.
Actually, the readings that I did this month were actually really epic. I focused on manifesting.
Yeah, but
it's
listen,
like,
guys, I've got sun, moon, rising, Venus, earth, air, fire, and water. See, and y'all said I wasn't balanced. I got all that balance right up in here.
Okay, she's a Leo.
Nice.
Capricorn rising.
Nice.
Moon in Scorpio, Venus in Cancer. Wow.
Moon in Scorpio, yikes.
So Leo, Cap, Scorpio, Cancer. Lena, that's funny.
Moon in Scorpio, I'd be sleeping with a knife under my pillow.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't know.
Lena, if you want us to do a reading for you, you can donate to the link that is in the description. $15 or $20, either one.
Yeah,
it's just the $20 donation gets an extra, a special card.
A special card.
It's special.
It's a special. So yeah, guys, what we like to do is in between questions, that's the time to throw up questions. But like when we're doing when we're answering when we're pulling cards, let's try to keep the hold space for the person who has donated and who's getting the reading. It's just, you know, a respect thing, and that way, usually you'll get guidance too. At least I do, from other people's questions and what spirit has for them. Usually, it will resonate in some way or on some level for you as well. Hopefully, that's the hope.
And hello, K Moon.
Kristen, hey.
Okay.
That's my NYC girl, Kristen. I feel like I just talked to you, Kristen.
Okay, I think that like something really inspiring is going to be happening. You've got the inspiration card, like you're just going to receive inspiration. What you're doing is diving for light.
Whoa.
Right? So when you get inspired thoughts, that's your soul speaking to you.
Did you ever watch the show True Blood on HBO?
No.
Oh, okay. Did anybody ever watch the show True Blood? That card looks like Lafayette from True Blood. That sorry guys. I don't know.
All good. It's all good.
Tired.
You're gonna okay, so inspiration is coming and it's guiding you towards light. What you put out, you're gonna attract back in. You have the power of attraction. This month, this is a strong thing for you. Talking about like manifesting, I just said that. I would highly recommend you watch the videos that I did because they all focus on manifesting. And this power of attraction is like teaching you how to like navigate like your wants and the things that you don't want. And it's all based on your emotions, like your emotional guiding system. The more that you are happy, joyful, blissful, those happy emotions, positive emotions, those tell you that you should keep going towards that thing. And the negative emotion tells you that you're going the wrong way, basically. That's kind of how the law of attraction works. So you are you have a strong attraction right now. So I would definitely focus on the positive emotion. You don't want to attract negative stuff to your life. And then you got the card, the word wants to be written, which means either time to journal or maybe you might be working on writing something too, like a book or something. But yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you, your Virgo, your May Virgo reading was a bullseye for sure. Like it was on.
Nice.
Dude, it was crazy. So I got also the body mind card for you.
Ooh.
Card number 11, body mind. It's just about making the connection. It's so important. Make the connection. And you also got the intuition card. So I think there's a really strong message for you with the intuition card and the body mind card about really making that connection right now, with where we are. The energy is there. It's anyone who makes the effort to connect to their higher self right now, whether you have a natural knack for being intuitive or not, you're going to connect and you're going to get messages from unseen places. That's just where we're at. Okay. So it's there for you. It's there for the taking. That's what I see.
I was going to say one more thing about this card, this power of attraction card. It does feature like two people coming together. So this does point towards like relationships. Like you might be attracting a special kind of a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic, but there might be someone coming in your life that you're attracting because you're diving into light. That could be like heaven sent kind of a energy. That's what it feels like. Nice. Oh, and she did donate $20.
Your cloud up in the sky, the way you cry, I hear your voices when you call. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So if there's a situation in your life that you've been kind of, like I was talking about, about kind of flowing with something when you're, anytime you're having to force something or you're starting to feel negative emotions about something, it probably means you're going in the wrong direction. If something's making you feel positive emotions and you're feeling good, flow with that. Lean into that. Smile even more. If it's making you feel negative emotions or you're feeling bad, run away from that. But let go of control issues. Some things you're not supposed to try to control. You're just supposed to let it flow. Let it go and let it flow.
Beautiful. She says she has been manifesting the reconciliation with her divine masculine. So
Manifest away.
there you go. Thanks, Nicole. So we got Melanie, Christina, and Katrina. If you guys want to get a reading from us, I'm going to post up that link again.
I'm trying not to be cynical, but I'm a little cynical, but in a good way.
It's okay.
In a lighthearted way.
You don't need to feel bad about how you feel.
Thank you, Jai. Do you think maybe I need to cry?
Yeah, I think it's Stuart.
Maybe you just need to cry.
Stuart.
Maybe you just need to cry.
I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Oh my God. I needed this so bad.
Oh, good. So, Melanie, $20 donation. And feel free to put up your question whenever you're ready. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
I know.
I know what you mean. Shit's crazy.
It really is. It's crazy. It's crazy how shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's like a freaking roller coaster ride.
And then I talked to Don for like 15 minutes the other day, and he like put me on a whole new plane of like.
He does that.
Existence. He called me, or I called him back with her, and I was like, "Hello," and I was like in one mindset, and within 15 minutes, Don had me in like a whole nother galaxy, and I was like, "Yeah, the force be with you." It was great. It was great. You know what I mean? Like,
that's awesome.
The conversation took like a hard detour to the right, and it was great. It was really awesome. Don is the man. For sure. Love it. Is somebody going to ask a question?
Yes, we're waiting for Melanie to put up her question.
Melanie.
I think she was the one that asked about her question. I think her question might have been on PayPal.
I feel like your earrings are like those roach clips from the 70s, kind of, you know, with the feathers.
Can you imagine if like it's a secret?
I feel like my mom must have had one of those. She was like a hippie child, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I love it.
So that's Melanie.
Melanie.
I'm looking to see where.
If I was a girl, my name was going to be Melanie, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah. Little factoid.
What's your specific question? I'm not finding it here in the chat. Let me check on PayPal.
Melanie, you're killing us. Just kidding. There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and cold. There is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes his home.
Okay. Your guidance would be so helpful right now. On a twin flame journey for the last 3 years, runner/chaser, and so challenging. Yikes. Is separation for the past 9 months per my choice. He's attempting to contact now, though saying little, claiming a new awakening to the connection. My guidance feels this isn't to be trusted, feeling aligned to source and purpose now, so my boundaries need to be impeccable. Tap on in. Your perspectives are so welcome.
Okay, so basically, you twin soul journey for the past 3 years. You're choosing to be in separation from them. The twin says they've awakened to the connection, but you don't believe them, and you can't trust anything that's not like real because you're connected. Okay. I know it's going to seem like I just feel like being argumentative tonight, but the thing is, this is what I believe. if you're on your path, why can't you, like, if you're on your, nobody should be able to throw you from your path. Like, I don't think you need to be afraid of somebody. If somebody's saying they're awakened to something, whatever, like, I'm with you. Like, I get it when you're putting in a lot of work and stuff, like, you don't want to be thrown off, but I don't think that they can throw you, even a twin. I don't care. I like if you're strong in what you're doing and you're confident in your connection, then that's probably a test that you can endure, is whatever this thing is trying to come back in. I would just go with your inner guidance though, but we'll see what the cards say. I wouldn't, worry about them throwing you off though. Go with, because get outside of yourself, and maybe you're supposed to help them in some way. But I've noticed that in my life, the less I worry about how something's going to affect me, and the more I worry about how I could actually be of positive effect to somebody else, the better off the outcome. So getting outside of our own worries and inside of the idea of helping somebody else, including the twin, is always a good idea. I'm preparing to get yelled at now for that.
She actually agrees with you.
You got a great card too, up in here.
So that, like, being on a twin flame journey basically means that there's a very like, your purpose in this world is to rise, like in the light sense, like you are supposed to grow and, like, spiritually evolve, and this journey is going to help you do that.
Right.
So.
Right. So like, well, I get what you're saying.
It doesn't matter what it
is. The runner chaser dynamic a lot of times, but the point is, that's not a sign of a healthy twin dynamic. The runner chaser, that's a sign of a twin dynamic that's not healing yet, or on the healing path. The runner chaser stuff should end, and you should embrace the journey because it's a gift. That's the point, right?
I get that.
To help you raise up.
Yes, because when you guys start to, like, lift up, like, raise up in vibrational frequency, and you will do that by triggering each other.
Right, but eventually you start to align, and those moments you align, it's like badass 10 of Pentacles, major abundance shit.
Right, because when you actually do that, you become like well, when you're together, it's like you become the mirror, because you are meant to cause each other to grow. And the only way to grow is to, like, for those triggers, but you got to be on that conscious level, like conscious relationships where you both know what's going on. Like, if you get triggered, you can't just be like, it's your fault. You got to be like, why am I getting triggered? What's underneath this? Where is this coming from? It's not really about the other person. It's about you, like, you know what I mean? Or,
right.
Yeah. Anyways.
No, I totally get what you're saying, Jai. And I think you probably are at a point with, like, you and Don, the way you guys are so aligned. It's amazing. And I get that totally. And I think what I've learned is, like, I don't doubt it very much, because the things that would make me doubt the journey are actually confirmations of it, because of the triggers when you're like, oh shit, like, how in the world, this is, like, so crazy, this thing coming out of left field, that it's like the universe is throwing this at you because it's supposed to trigger and heal. Mm-hmm. So you just eventually, you have to just sort of either lean into it or don't, but you kind of have to honor it, or it's going to smack you. It's going to smack you.
Yeah. Every journey starts with a single step. It's time to commit. Beyond the mind, the heart beats.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You are mirror images of each other. You got the same, you got the same card.
And look at this.
Yeah.
It's the chakras all in alignment here. I mean, this is it. It's about alignment. And when you guys are in alignment, you're going to be a force to be reckoned with, that's going to help raise the vibration of the planet and usher in the age of Aquarius. That's the purpose. That's why this phenomenon is what people are awakening to, this phenomenon all over the globe right now. It's the timing of what's happening in history, and it's pretty cool.
Yep.
So don't be afraid of it. Like Jai
there you
said,
go. Yeah, just like every journey starts with a single step. Can like drop down to your heart more than you ever before. Like close your eyes, stop looking, right? Because if you look for outside for answers, it's not going to come. Just close your eyes and just feel into what you're feeling. What is that? What is that connection?
Feel, don't think, feel. The thinking is where you get problems.
When the twin hasn't done the shadow work, my guidance feels so. Just keep moving on.
So, but that's not no. See, but the thing is, if
My
you've
guidance.
done the shadow work,
Yeah.
if you've done the shadow work, the twin doesn't have to. You can raise them up. They will. Do you know that when one twin steps into the healing, the other one is brought into that healing as well? This is real. I've seen it, guys. I've experienced it and I've seen it. That shadow work and all that, that's mental head stuff that actually does not have to be done unless you create that narrative and decide it has to be done.
Mm-hmm.
That's a narrative you're choosing to take part in.
Mm-hmm.
That does not have to be the case. I know that sounds heady and
now we're not saying like go back into any kind of abusive relationship or anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because there's a difference. We don't know that much about it, you know, but what we're saying is like if there's mutual understanding and respect, it's possible.
Right.
She says, please write the twin flame book. Jason, we're waiting.
It's coming, y'all. It's coming.
Did we pull? So this was Melanie. So did we pull that extra card? She did donate $20.
Yes. Let's do that now.
Okay.
Thank you, Guy.
Mm-hmm. If you guys want to donate, I'm gonna throw up that link once again. There it is. Have at it. The list is not very long.
Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together.
Wow.
So, yeah, you know, and there's so much power in this. I mean, it's all manifestations. And release your ex. If you have an ex in your energy field, that's at the bottom of the deck. If you have anyone in your energy field that could be hanging on like a crab, flick them off. That's no good. No bueno.
Exactly, Rebecca. Okay. Christina is next. She donated $20. She gets the special part.
Christina gets the happy ending. Wait, that's not. Sorry.
Oh my.
That sounded very strange. Sorry. Oh goodness. Jai, did you see the picture I posted on Instagram of the sky tonight? Oh my God.
Not yet.
It was like pink and purple and blue and just amazing.
Oh wow.
It was, yeah. You guys who are not blocked on my Instagram, check out the sky. What are you laughing at?
Danny said, sweet baby Jesus.
Sorry, Danny. My mouth gets me in trouble.
All right, Christina's question. I'm a Libra, been in a good place for a while, but I got rocked hard. Huge tower. Any guidance appreciated?
Okay.
Earmuffs.
Danny, sweet baby Jesus. Perception card. I swear this looks like a drag queen at Mardi Gras, but in other news, perception. It's all about your perception though, you know? Like I see a drag queen at Mardi Gras, you may see the Queen of Swords, you know? She kind of has like a matching mask that matches Jai's earrings. You know? Fabulous. I know, I'm starting early tonight. Okay, so what I think this is about though really is like with the tower moment, you know, the perception card is it's just saying, you know, you can choose. What I always say about the tower is a good thing. Does it feel good? No. Is it a happy event? Not usually, but it's a good thing, right? It's like it's happening and it's leading us to better things and it's for the higher good. So, you know, how we perceive it is so important. And yeah, when you're in the middle of it, you're like, F this, right? I mean, I usually am. And I bring a lot of, historically, I have brought quite a few towers down upon myself. I'm really good at it, but because not flowing the way you're supposed to flow. But yeah, just try to shift your perception and recognize that where you're at is exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment. And when you can really know and believe that, there's a level of peace in that, right? And power too, power and peace in that knowing that this moment I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I don't know about the next moment, I don't know what's coming, but right now in this moment, this is where I'm supposed to be, and we're good.
This is cool. She got the Sacred Fool.
Ooh.
Sacred Fool, which, when we think of, Jason's like, I like that picture. The Sacred Fool is basically saying the essence of what the Fool card is, because it's a sacred journey that's beginning. That's why it's like the Sacred Fool. The journey is beginning. Your job right now is to follow your own rhythm. Follow your own rhythm. Because what you wants you. And when you follow the rhythm, you're going to discover that there's an energetic vibration, there's an energetic frequency that is the things that you want in your life, and that energy wants you to. So that's what you got to follow your. What's that?
That's just factual. Like when you learn that about life, it really makes life so much, not easier, but easier to navigate. What you want already wants you.
Right.
It's a fact.
Right.
Check that off your little questioning list and stop questioning it.
Right.
So,
and then big, bold vision. Like just have a big, bold vision. Just like move forward in life. Think big. Yeah.
That's beautiful. All right, so we're gonna
these are nice
ink cards.
Oh, good, Christina.
I don't want that one. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And again, worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. So what divine timing really means is, guys, divine timing is actually the universe way of saying, you'll get it when I feel like giving it to you. That's divine timing. Sorry, just kidding. I mean, it kind of is though.
Well, it's not, it's yes, it is that. That's one way to look at it. And then the other way to look at it is like, you'll get it when you're ready, because
when you're ready, right? And when you decide you'll get it, because it's your higher self that's
right.
stopping you.
Because it's like, okay, when are you going to surrender? Because usually tower moments are like teaching you to surrender, and we tend to like hold on tight, and like, no, just let it fall,
Let it fall.
Yeah.
It's so easy to say that though, and so
I know. I was just thinking that same thing.
Like,
I'm like, but
oh my God. But you're right. I mean, it is like, and once you do let the tower fall, it's usually never nearly as scary as it seems, as what we make it in our minds. Our minds can be, our worst enemy sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you have Gemini in your chart. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm Gemini ascendant. I get it. Like I will think something into a monster when it was just a little puppy dog, I can think it into just like the monster behind.
It just doesn't stop. Like
no
momentum,
It's like the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So Katrina is next. She donated $20. So please put up your question, Katrina. And Melissa, I got you on the list. Oh, you have Mercury in Gemini? I feel the energy already shifting. It was like earlier today was kind of weird AF. The
Yeah.
energy was just weird. Just could not internally ground.
Yeah, I've had trouble sleeping. And I think a lot of it is actually the energies right now. It's not, anything specific, but it's just the energy. And like Gemini is Mercury ruled. It's tough energy all the time. But I'm Virgo and Gemini. Those are the two Mercury ruled signs. Virgo sun, Gemini sun. You think you've got it bad, babe? You don't even have it. Like, it is crazy up in here. It's crazy town USA up in here. So, I mean, I literally tell myself, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up all the time. But I don't.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
Yep. Mercury. Who are we? Are we waiting on someone?
So next is Katrina. She wants a love read, please.
Okay.
Is anything coming in, new person / return of a past person, etc.? If so, can you please tell me when, if possible, please?
Sure.
So is anybody coming in, whether a new person or a person from her past? And if so,
Okay.
when?
I'm going to pull traditional tarot on this one.
Yes. Yeah, please do.
I've got to come to your school tomorrow, Jai. I have to come. What time is your school?
It's going to be 2 p.m. your time.
2 p.m. Okay.
I'll email the link, and I'll also post it on Facebook.
I'll be there tomorrow for sure. I've got.
Okay, cool. We would love to have you in there, Jason.
Yeah, definitely. We have a Knight of Swords coming in. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You're showing us the Empress, which is a beautifully abundant and connected energy, a fertile energy, an energy that says, like, I'm receptive to love. So definitely you're in the right vibration. If this is what you're looking for, is love, if you're coming across as the Empress. And you've got the Two of Cups bottom of my deck. So that's another good sign that you have a soulmate energy in your midst. This Two of Cups is just exactly that. It's soulmate energy. It's mirroring. It's, reciprocal love. It's the kind of love that we all want and deserve, which is equal give and take. So the source energy in me recognizes the source energy in you. That's what love is, guys. And so the Ten of Pentacles is also here, which is that whole treasure chest of abundance that all of my twin flames are getting right now, that are willing to step into the union, that abundance that's just waiting for you guys. And here he is, the Knight of Swords. Precious gem, Libra, Aquarius energy. It can be harsh, this Knight of Swords, because air energy is known to be a little harsh in communicating. But usually this is truthful energy communication. And it may sting a little. That's all. That's what I got.
There you go. You got visions of life beyond death. This is intense. There's the owl, which represents your intuition. You need to trust your intuition right now. There's the peacock, which represents like being able to see your inner beauty. These are all things that you need to like acknowledge in yourself, sort of to prepare, right? There's it's a crow or a raven. I'm not exactly sure in the picture, but basically they're both kind of about magic, like activating your magic. So this is like going through the release of old wounds and old patterns and stepping into like a new vision, a new life. Mm-hmm. So it could, yeah.
The medicine woman does not look too thrilled to have an owl standing on her head. If you look at her face, she's like,
yeah,
what is going on? Just saying.
Actually, yeah. Well, her eyes are closed, first of all, right?
Oh, yeah.
Her eyes are closed.
The owl is her eyes. See, the owl is like wide.
Right. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's like
that's pretty cool.
You go within to get your answers, right? This next card is release the dark wound and let love live. So what the reason that you're having to see, you know, visions of life beyond death is because you haven't yet let go of the old wound. You haven't yet let go of that dark wound. Unless you let it go, you won't be able to, like, you know what I mean? It's like whatever you attract, if something does come, might not be your dream.
Now,
Might
did
not
she
be.
say, is she Libra or Gemini?
Let me
If
double
you're
check.
Gemini, okay, and Jai, I know you're Gemini.
I
Guys,
don't think she said Gemini, but
shout out to Water Baby Tarot. If you see this Water Baby Tarot, you guys need to watch the
she
Gemini
didn't
reading
say.
for May. May Gemini reading for Water Baby Tarot.
There you
Epic
go.
reading. Speaking of wounds and healing. Ooh.
Okay. So yeah, I was just trying to see what other
Sorry.
comments there were there. Okay, so she says, is that a new person or does that speak of reconciliation?
Regarding your which
I think
card?
maybe
Your card or
yours.
mine?
Maybe yours.
Mine, well, for mine, I felt like it was not a new person, and the reason I feel like it's reconciliation is because of the fact that this person's coming in with harsh communication, possibly at first, and someone new would be coming in much softer. I feel like. So this feels like an established relationship or connection, but it does feel like it's someone that you're receptive to welcoming back. So from that perspective, it's not a bad thing that this is already established, and it is a soulmate connection of some kind from what I can see here, potentially twin soul, because of that 10 of Pentacles is sort of a visual cue for me these days that it's a twin relationship.
So it's possible too that as this relationship comes back, that is what's going to help heal the wound that you haven't healed yet. You know what I mean? It'll be like the catalyst.
Beautiful.
Kind of.
Yeah, there's definitely
both of them together. There. Yeah.
It's almost like that that Empress energy with the sort of how she represents fertility and nurturing. It's almost like that representation, that energy that she's embracing is sort of the energy the entire relationship is taking on, which is like this healing, nurturing energy, which is beautiful. You do have the deception card, which says someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Ooh. A lot of times when I see the deception card in regard to love, it's because someone is pretending not to feel something that they feel. A lot of times someone is downplaying their feelings or not expressing what they feel at all when they feel what they feel is in fact a lot. A lot of times the divine masculine and the twin soul will do that when he's still wounded, because men typically are taught not to express their feeling, to emote so much, generally speaking. So that's a lot of times what that's about.
Do you feel like this is happening soon? She's asking.
Well, soon is a relative word, right? I mean,
yeah,
I feel like here's the thing.
I feel like maybe like this summer or something. I mean, that's kind of like what I'm feeling. Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. 2020 is here. It'll be 2020 in January. And that's pretty much the end of, like, things are happening. So it's, soon, yes. Tomorrow, probably not, but very soon.
I'm getting the same, like, sometime in the next few months. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what. Agree. Yeah. Thanks, Danny. So we've got Melissa next, and then there's no one else on the list after that. So you guys, clear start. You'll go next if you donate now.
Get your donations in.
And Melissa did donate $20.
Yeah.
And so thank you guys so much for being here. Card. Yeah.
So, thanks, guys. We love it. If you like it, we love it.
Now I'm curious about this water baby.
Yeah, Water Baby Tarot. She did the reading for Gemini, because I'm Gemini Ascendant and my twin's Gemini. I was watching it. The reading for Gemini says, I think it says your star is patiently waiting or something. It's about healing and wounds and twin soul. It was really interesting. Really interesting.
Cool.
She's very intuitive.
Cool. You're welcome, Katrina. People were asking, when are we going to be, when are our cards going to come out? When are you guys going to be working on your tarot and oracle cards?
Oh my gosh. What about you, Jai? When are yours coming out? How
Why?
are you? I'm just still like,
Dude.
I'm doing oracle, not traditional tarot. Mine are going to be actual oracle cards that are focused on, what I do, love readings, and not like romance angel cards, but cards about healing and, the real deal love, like not fluffy love, like real love. And I'm still designing like what each card should be. So, I mean, I'm in the early stages of it.
Me
I'm going
too.
to talk to my subscribers though and find out what they need. Like, I want to know what you guys can use and what you think would help you heal. That's how I decide what merchandise to put out, is what you need. You tell me.
I love that. Yeah, me too. So the stages of creating it is like, first you got to come up with how many cards you're going to have, like, right, basic structure, like what's going to be the name of each card and what the descriptions are. So it's like type on the computer. And then you got to go through the whole process of creating the illustrations, right? I'm actually going to create my own images on Photoshop. So I'm like also at the same time taking a course on how to use Photoshop because I'm kind of new to it. But I definitely want to create my own images. But the images are already coming to my head. So once
you mentioned something about like the Hierophant kind of for you being like the ascended master, which that I love. I don't think I've ever thought of the Hierophant in that way, but that's a great sort of
because the tarot that I am going to make a tarot and an oracle. The tarot is going to be called Spiritual Evolution Tarot. And so it's about spiritual evolution. It's like your soul. It's like a light worker tarot deck kind of a thing. So the messages in there are going to be more aligned with that energy because that's like what I know and that's what I connect with. So, and that's what came through. But yeah, so a lot of the cards are going to have different names. It's going to be the same amount of cards, the same amount of major arcana and minor arcana, but it's going to have a little twist to it.
So you will have the traditional tarot in the sense that it will have the correlation. Like you'll have the correlating card to the Empress. It just may not be the Empress.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, I love
so
that.
Somebody who's using it
like that, but not a traditional tarot because
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah,
but if somebody is using it, if someone is using it and they want to just go with their own intuitive, like, will this the Empress speaks more to me than whatever this card said, like they can do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Exactly.
And the oracle cards, the oracle cards are going to be the Moon Goddess Oracle. So it's going to be all about the moon and the goddesses and emotional wisdom, the sacred divine feminine. It's going to be all those kind of messages. So I'm really excited about it.
I love that.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Melissa's question. I feel like I am finishing a cycle and starting a new beginning, both physically and spiritually. Any guidance during this time that will help me, please?
Can you read that one more time?
I feel like I am finishing a cycle and starting a new beginning, both physically and spiritually. Any guidance during this time that will help me?
Okay.
You saw them in your dream. That's funny. So going through a new beginning, a physical and a spiritual new beginning. That's cool. All right, let's see what these cards want to say to you.
I was so upset when I bought my Lightworker Oracle deck. I thought I was getting the Lightworker deck that you have, Jai, and it wasn't the same one. And when I realized that it wasn't the same one, I was devastated. Like, it was really devastating.
That's funny.
I thought I was cool. Okay. Ooh, another owl. There's definitely a recurring theme.
Yeah.
Like owls and wisdom and the sacred feminine. Very interesting. No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here. Nothing will harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. With you beside you. To guard you and to guide you. Okay, so I've got Queen of Air. You can see again the sort of,
wow, look at that card.
right? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So she's just like, I feel like this is like, I mean, look at that owl is on a mission. I remember the first time I pulled this card, it was about 2 weeks after I had seen that owl in the front of in the street in the morning. Remember when I told you about that, Jai?
Yes.
And I was just like, it was like I was so tapped in and tuned in, tapped in, whatever.
Turned on
everything. I was just like seeing but this felt like just like being on a mission. The Queen of Air is someone who is like, she knows that she has the answers and she's not afraid to share them. She's not afraid to get rid of what's not working for her. She can be a little ruthless, but it's for everyone's higher good, okay, including hers. And then we've got the healing card. Again, the healing card is a card. I don't know what frogs. There's a lot of frogs in this card, so it makes me think of Kermit, and then it makes me think of that song, "The Rainbow Connection."
The frog is about cleansing.
Okay, well, one day we'll find it. The Rainbow Connection. I don't know, Kermit.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
The lovers, the dreamers, and me. So no, the healing card, it's card number 11. And 11 is that ascension number. And I think this is where you're at. You're at a place where as you heal, you are in the process. We're all ascending right now. Like Jai said, none of us are going to get out of this thing. We're here. We already kind of came to do this thing. So you better just get with the program, right? This person's cloaked in purple, and or lavender. We'll call it, or would we call it taupe? I don't know, man. Like, it's just we got the scribe here, which is all about like writing down and journaling. And I've gotten to a point where I write down things that I'm grateful for at night before they happen, because I've noticed that brings them to pass. So, like, for example, tonight when I go to lay down, I might write down, "Thank you for a beautiful Saturday where I accomplished this, that, and the other, because that's what I plan for tomorrow to be." And so write down the things you wish to accomplish and say thank you to the universe for them before they come.
You're in this moment of receiving a lot of information. This is also a card of like self-care. So it's like, as you're transitioning in a physical way, it's about taking care of your body. So like, what are you putting in your body? What are you eating? What are you drinking? Like, are you bringing in, right? Are you bringing in the light of God into your body? Just kidding.
For sure.
But pretty much, right? Like, how are you feeding yourself, right? On a physical sense, are you taking care of your body as your temple, like the temple of your soul? Because you're receiving a lot right now. And then when it comes to your spirit, it's like you get this heaven sent card. It's like you can't even see because it's so freaking bright.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
What is that? Wait, what crazy. The what?
That's my.
Is that like one of those? What is that around her head?
Well, you can't see it because of the green screen, but it's basically like it's light, circles of light all the way to the. So
I thought it was like one of those things, like like in the Catholic churches, like the Virgin Mary and the saints have those like.
Oh, like a halo?
Sort of.
It kind of is.
Yeah, like a light halo or whatever.
Yeah, it kind of is. So there, I can see both things here. I can see both in the spiritual sense, how you need to take care of your body, what are you putting into it? How are you taking care of that? because it is the temple of your soul. And then in a spiritual sense, I feel like you need to, because both of these cards, the women have their eyes closed. They're not trying to see with their eyes. They're trying to intuit with their heart, right? So it's kind of beautiful.
So they're not really concerned with the outside, like the external.
It's like an internal journey. And you also got focus on the light. So as you move through this transition that you're going through.
I am in love with these cards.
I know, right? Aren't they cool?
Yeah, just amazing.
Yeah. Focus on the light. Take care of your physical body, and then like remember, if you're not focused on the light, you're going to be going sort of not in the wrong, I don't want to say you're going to be going in the wrong direction, but focusing on the light is going to help guide you down the right path. It's going to show you the next step on the journey. So yeah.
What do you think, Jai? I want to touch on this. What do you get from this? This guy's got like frogs everywhere. There's like a tree frog hugging on his leg, and like there's frogs all around him.
Well, I feel like for her, because she's going through a physical transition, I think it's cleansing your body. Okay. I feel like it has to do with cleansing her body, because that's what the frogs are. They're like the water element, and they bring in that energy of like, well, it's the ability, because frogs live in the water and they can live outside of the water as well, like in the water and then on earth. And so it's like when it's the energy of like when you go in the water, you cleanse, and then you come back and you're like ready, you know? That's what I know about frogs anyways. So to me, it just keeps the word cleansing keeps coming up when you say the word frog.
Well, that definitely makes sense. And I mean, this is the healing card too. So that goes
right
in with that thought. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Thank you. Definitely.
Yeah, totally. What are you saying, Daddy? Yeah, she donated 20.
Oh, okay.
I wish to finish my Earth School for Lightworkers homework for the new moon manifestation.
Oh my God, you're giving people homework?
I don't know what he's talking about, dude.
Yeah. No homework in Jai's school.
The homework, well, there is reading.
Oh my God, you're so mean. You're so
what?
mean.
What are you talking about, dude? If you don't read, you won't learn. Stuart, say it.
Read your chapters.
Say it.
What am I doing? Okay. So you got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time. I think this is really interesting. You know, when I see this card, what I notice is not like somebody's on their honeymoon, but just looks to me kind of like Venice, I guess, you know, the gondola and everything. And I think, you know, anytime you go on like a travel, like I'm about to go to Europe, it's so healing to just go to a new place and see new things and meet new people. For me, I find that very healing. And I think that's part of your the sort of in line with the whole message for you is just about just finding healing in every new corner you turn, wherever you know your life takes you. Just look for the healing and the newness and the sort of the, like Jai was talking about, the cleansing in your journey. You can find it in another country, or you may find it by walking around the corner and taking a different route when you walk somewhere the next time than you normally do. You may find healing in something new, and the newness of that to be healing for you. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I see.
All right, we've got a donation from Michael.
Thank you, Michael. What's up, Michael? So I am guys, I'm doing something really bad.
What? Oh my God, it's the cheesecake.
No, it's not cheesecake, it's key lime pie.
Oh my God.
I know. Just a little piece. Stuart, I just want a little piece. It'll help me. It'll help my intuition.
Okay,
share with you guys, but you're not here, so I won't.
Michael just wants a general reading. I'm gonna post some cards for you, Michael, while Jason's eating cake.
It's pretty sad. Like, it's pretty sad when you're somebody who one of the signs of twin flame recognition for you is that you and your person, like, all you want to do is talk about food, right?
Right?
No, this is like the best key lime pie on earth, and I'm about to pull cards for you, Michael.
Oh my God, this is cracking me up.
Just one little bit. Oh my God, that is heavenly. I do have New York cheesecake in there too. I wasn't going to admit
it. You just did.
I know.
That's cool, man. It's like, whatever. Oh, I love these cards.
8 of Earth.
Michael, do you feel like you're a light worker? Do you feel like you're going through a transition? I feel like you are. What you are going through right now.
I want to know if Michael sees orbs.
I'm going to tell you something right now, Michael. I'm just kidding.
Tell him. Michael, do you see orbs?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Some people see orbs. Have you ever heard people say that they see orbs? Like, I don't get it. Like, that's like the one thing that I never have gotten on a spiritual journey is people who see orbs everywhere. They're like, yeah, I see orbs everywhere. I'm like, really? Orbs? I don't resonate with that.
Shit, there's orbs all around me. Can't you see?
Yeah, dude, you got a huge orb called your head.
He says no, he doesn't.
With rocks.
All right, you're releasing allegiances. Well, first of all, let me show you this card first, because this one actually came out first. In the world, but not of the world.
Nice.
Like, that tells me that you're a freaking light worker.
Yep.
And you are releasing alliances or allegiances. It's like things from the past they're like shedding. You're shedding all this shit. And you're coming to life. This is my favorite card. She's painting herself from black and white back into color.
Whoa.
Yeah. So like, this is it right here. You're like coming to life.
That's literally like, that's the visual manifestation of raising your vibration, painting yourself.
Yes. Yes.
Right? Dude, I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's from me.
So, you got the 8 of Earth. Take a look at this thing. I don't even know. She's like all green. This is about growth, manifestation, accomplishment, success, abundance, wealth, and appreciation. The 8 of Earth symbolizes success, wealth, and love, the manifestations of a positive attitude and doing what you love, and thus loving what you do. It's an optimistic card that suggests a time of abundance, fruitfulness, and a good harvest ahead. That you can be confident that the outcome you want will manifest. And this could be a good time to think about taking the next big leap rather than resting on your laurels, because you have it within you to go further and further to reach all of your goals if you so desire. This signifies a time to look to, acknowledge, and celebrate your successes and make new plans for the future as well. Yeah, I mean, so you're not only a light worker, but you are someone who has apparently come here with the strong ability to manifest a lot of success and abundance into your life. And you didn't come here to be miserable anyway, right? So do it. Michael.
Awesome. Awesome. Someone just made a donation through the super chat.
Thank you kindly. Except the problem with that is I don't have any way of splitting that with my friend Jai. So thank you.
You're welcome, Michael.
Michael, do you want a romance angel card?
He did donate 20.
Yeah, we're gonna give him one. Here we go, Michael. What's the message for Michael from the romance angels, please? Oh. So you've got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking will bring you, and faith will bring you romance. You know, the thing that I always see in this card is this person's making an offering. So it's not just staying optimistic. What it is really being grateful for what you have. You know, be thankful for the love you have in your life already. And if you're hoping for a soulmate to come in or a spouse, whatever it is that you're looking for in your life, start with being grateful for the love that you already have in your life. Rose quartz.
Wow.
Thanks, Michael.
That's, unless anybody donates, that's it.
Are we done?
Let me check. I just got an email. It's possible. No, I think
Bet you they're young. Bet you they're smart. Bet they collect things like ashtrays and art. Bet you they're good. Why shouldn't they be? Their one mistake was giving up me.
No, I think that's it. I think we're done. Unless somebody donates right now. I just put the link.
It's your baby. So we're done? We're donezo?
So if anybody donates 15 or $20 donation to that PayPal link, then you will be added to the list. We just had someone, let me see, donate to the PayPal. I think it was $10. So it's gotta be minimum 15. If you could please.
Wait, what? I'm so confused. Yes. Do we have a list still?
No, we just finished everybody on the list.
So now we're just chilling to see if anybody else wants to.
Someone did donate. They donated $10 to PayPal. So I guess it's up. Yeah, if you want a reading, it's a minimum of $15 or $20 donation. If you do the $20 donation, then you get that special card.
What do we do for $10? Like
maybe we could. What if we pull one card each? Why don't we just pull one card each for her?
Okay.
It's Jan. She says, Jason, it's Jan.
Hey, Jan. Jan
She's is the one.
Flame group.
Okay. So we're gonna pull one card each.
Thank you for your sweet message, Jan, about Bentley. I appreciate it. He's doing okay. So, Jan, the card that I pulled for you is the Seven of Wands, which is sort of, you know, the Seven of Wands can be a card of blocking something or not allowing something in, taking sort of a defensive posture. Considering the journey that you're on, you may want to be wary of that and be careful not to be putting up unintentional blocks to your happiness or to your relationships. If you are in some way maybe being resistant to the new coming in because here's the thing, we can sometimes get an idea in our head of what we want, and because of that we can sort of be shut down to any new things coming in or new people or new connections. Don't do that to yourself, because there might be something really nice coming in that the universe has for you, but you may have convinced yourself that it's not for you because you think you already know what is for you. And just because you may know what is for you already doesn't mean that something else might not be for you as well. Hope that makes sense. So try not to be too closed off and be as receptive as you can to what the universe is trying to send into you. Jan.
Yep.
Right back.
And then the card that you got from me is, what do you feel? Connect to your emotions. Ask yourself, what are you feeling right now? That's your answer. You got to be and sit with what you're feeling right now about your life in general. And Jennifer just donated $20. So if you want to put up your question, Jennifer. Hi there. Thanks for being here. So Jennifer just donated 20.
Okay, Jennifer, put your question up. I've got to run to the bathroom real quick, and I will be right back to you.
Go ahead. Okay. Okay, you know, actually, they're wanting me to pull a animal spirit card for you. Let's see. All right, here we go. The card you just got is the butterfly from the animal spirit cards from the Wild Unknown. And what this means is that you're undergoing great change and transformation right now. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, maybe a meal, a practice, or a prayer done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. When in balance, you are cheerful and graceful. When out of balance, you might feel fragile and frustrated. And to bring to balance, start a daily routine. Start some kind of daily routine. The butterfly is it's your totem animal. It's such a beautiful energy because the butterfly is all about change. And then the card that you got from this deck is follow your own rhythm. Follow your own rhythm. So Jennifer wanted just general reading, whatever her spirit guides want her to know right now. And I pulled the butterfly card and the follow your own rhythm.
Wow. Okay. Well, I just got the self card.
Oh, wow.
Which I think is beautiful. This is a great card too. And you know, with the self card, I thought it had a butterfly on it, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, it does. Yeah.
Cool.
Butterfly. So the self card, though, of course, is about, you know, really getting in touch with your higher self and your mission. And we also have the Six of Earth here. And that's really, the Six of Earth is about abundance. And plenty when it comes to like, it's like reaping a harvest, you know, abundance, plenty, and there's a certain degree of balance and breaking the chain, breaking free from the chains. This person is chained, but because he's balanced, he's able to do everything he needs to do, even with those chains on. Do you see that? So that's sort of a message there, that it's not your limitations, it's what you do with those limitations that really, you know, sets you apart. Because he is fully chained to that wall, but he's able to cut down the fruit and do everything he needs to do because he's in balance. He's not pulling one side harder than the other. He's just functioning within those chains. So there's a message in that. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it works.
There you go.
There you go.
And then we got Hope that donated $15 just now. So if you want to put your question up, Hope, please do that. Spot on with what I'm going through, says Jen. Awesome.
I hope. Whoa.
You're welcome.
Dude. What is this?
I'm dropping cards everywhere.
Dude, like this card, I've seen it a million times, but it's like I just looked at it for the first time now. Like, it's so crazy.
Whoa.
Beautiful. Look at this card, guys. The emotion intellect card.
Whoa.
Isn't that just gorgeous? She's like, I don't know, her eyes are just full of the earth, and I don't know. It's beautiful.
So will you put up your question, Hope?
She's got an amphibian nature, an amphibian-like features too.
Thank you guys for being here, by the way. There's no question with her. Whoa, that's beautiful.
Amethyst. No question, Hope?
I don't see one, but I did pull a bunch of cards.
Yeah, I pulled a card too, just sort of like getting ahead of the game for some reason. I don't know. I just thought like I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's been happening to me too. It's like, all right, the cards are coming out before the question. Crazy.
Spirit knows.
Yeah.
For real. Oh wow.
Okay, I'm just gonna read. I don't see her question coming,
So
so
much water in my cards. A lot of water.
a lot of water.
Yeah.
Well, first, I mean, yeah, I'll go. So by the way, I've switched over to the animal spirit cards. They just said we're ready. You got the butterfly card, which is transformation. Like right now, there's a big transformation that's going on for you, and it has to do with stepping into your heart. Like something very important is about connecting with your heart center. It's like seeing the light from within your heart. There's a lot of momentum forward happening right now because you get the cheetah, and the cheetah is also the energy of the sun. So this like very masculine, strong energy. There's a lot of momentum forward, and you're moving forward, and it's taking you directly towards your teacher, the wolf. This experience, this transformation is going, it basically is your teacher. So use your intuition, the owl, use your intuition to tap into what is the truth for you. Yeah. Use it to tap into what is the truth and what's going to help you like get through this entire thing when you feel like you're going through a hard time is pray, the buffalo. The buffalo is all about prayer and intention. So that's it.
That's pretty.
It just kept coming out and exactly in that order. So I just like read it like that.
That was pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, that was cool, huh?
One reader to another, I'm kind of impressed with that one. You're like, and so that leads me to my next point, which leads me to my next point. Touche. So you've got the faith card here at the bottom of
the deck. Yep.
That's how beautiful this card is. And this kind of incorporates like all of these animals. Look at this. What Jai, what animal? I don't remember it, but we've got the wolf here.
Whoa, right? Yeah.
And you can see the turtle.
Wow.
Here. I'm not sure exactly how it all, what it all means, but it is about having faith. And you can, I think what Jai, you were describing the wolf as sort of her teacher, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think there's a message here, and you can have faith in all that you've learned, all that you've been taught. You can have faith in those things, in the soundness of what you've been taught. There's a real ascension here in this card, and then something about the journey you're on right now. You're on a very cyclical journey, and I think you're entering a cycle of a lot of emotions coming up, because I see the water element so present in both of these cards. You've got the 8 of water and the emotion intellect, which is a major arcana of water. And this just feels like a lot of, obviously, emotion. Water is emotion. And with this card, the dolphins to me represent sort of almost that super intelligence, that and that secret communication that we have with ourselves, with interdimensional beings. And I feel like, the more you sort of get in touch with your emotions and you allow yourself to pour your emotions out, kind of like the star card where she's just pouring her emotions out into the earth, you're going to clear and open the lines of communication with your guides and with interdimensional beings who use those chakras to communicate with us. I mean, that's what they're for. They're communication ports.
And you literally got 7 cards from me, the 7 chakras.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't either. I just counted them.
That's great.
It told me, like, I was like, count them.
There's a message in that for sure. And I think, when your chakras are aligned, like this person's are, you become the embodiment of not just like, he's kind of got embodying to me a little bit of like the Christ consciousness, like with the almost like stigmata, but it's like the healed stigmata. Instead of seeing Christ with like the nail scarred hands and the sullen look, this person's got just like this watermarks and a big smile on his face. It's like a triumphant version rather than someone who is sort of this is the resurrected version, the ascended master, rather than the defeated martyr. And that's what you can be.
Wow. That was epic. So thank you guys for donating. We've got Justine and then Grizel. So Justine, will you put up your question, please?
Justine, I think that if that's my Justine, I'm doing a reading for her that I actually started working on today, but I haven't finished it. Reading coming, Justine. I got a little behind with my doggy.
She wants general guidance, please. Justine Hunkin.
Yes.
Okay. General guidance it is.
General guidance for Justine. The crone and heaven and earth.
You go ahead, because I'm gonna keep pulling.
Okay. So the heaven and earth card is just really an embodiment of, you know, sort of, to me, what it is. It's about manifesting heaven here on earth. The ideas that we have of what heaven is actually what this planet is to me. I mean, there's no other planet that we've seen, at least in our dimension in this galaxy, that has the beauty, the green and blue and the beauty that earth has, right? It's a beautiful planet and a beautiful school, and people wait a long time to get to come here to learn. Souls wait a long time to get to come here. And so this is heaven on earth is heaven, and heaven and earth are one and the same and can be. And it's all about sort of accessing the Akashic records within your own mind and heart, and seeing the beauty in every living creature and every human being that you encounter. See the beauty. And the crone is a wise woman who maybe has been through a lot. She's on a solitary path, but she doesn't have to be. She chooses to be for her own good. And you've also got the wisdom card here at the bottom of the deck, which is much like the hermit card, which is the Virgo card. And so with the crone and the wisdom card, I think there's a real acknowledgement for you that even if much of your life feels like it's on a solitary path and that you weren't meant to walk alone, there's always special people, soul friends, soulmates, best friends, people who come into your life just long enough to touch your heart and remind you that you're never alone. Okay? I think that's a message for you, you know? Oh, I wish Admin was here. So yeah, that's your message, and it's beautiful.
That is nice. Let me look at these couple more cards. I'm like, where's that one? It must not want me to find it, which is totally fine. Okay. So so the first card you got is the lion, and this is like this regal energy. I mean, you can see like the way he stands. Like the lion is like the king, right? And it's about standing with reverence, like standing in your power and standing with in your strength, like noticing or at least acknowledging that you are very strong, that you have all the strength that you need inside of you to do all the things that you need to do. Following that, like using that strength, it's time to get to work. So you get the beaver. So it's time to start putting in the work, to start taking action towards the things that you want to accomplish. Stop.
Remember
Stuart, yes.
So guys, Jai had a troll on Periscope. Jai had this guy that used to troll her on Periscope, and the screen name that he used was Harry Beaver. HARYBEAV. So the minute she held the beaver card up, it was that inside joke.
He lost it.
I had to share with it. Harry Beaves.
But beavers are hard workers.
He was the bane of her existence.
So it's time to put in the work. Yeah, it was hilarious because he had like 100 different accounts. So I kept blocking him, and he kept coming in with a different one and a different one and a different one. It was like crazy.
He took real pride in like driving you crazy. So like, he'd like come in, Harry Beeve has entered the room, and he'd be like, so hey, did you used to be a man? Like, he would just ask like the craziest stuff. So I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God.
You know?
So
Funny.
it's time to acknowledge your strength. It's time to start moving forward and taking action. And then this is the one that didn't want me to find it, the sea serpent. What I'm seeing in this card, because obviously it wants me to just go off what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this like circle of like completion in this card. It's like completion energy.
Ooh, I want some scallops. Sorry.
But there's something about this like circle energy that's like telling you that something is there. There's some kind of a cycle completing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the lizard is about like using your instincts and being sensitive to the subtle energies.
And also, I think, like,
yeah,
that reptilian mind that we all have a little bit inside is about self-preservation too.
The lizard is also considered in this oracle the dreamer. So it's like there's these three kind of interesting, messages in it. It's about using your instincts, being sensitive to the subtle, and dreaming bigger dreams. And then you get the starfish, which is normally about, technically from this oracle book, the message is that the starfish is about sort of like, it's the superficial, because it's like what's pretty on the outside is more important than what's on the inside kind of attitude. Yeah. So those, I feel like that is what's getting in the way in some kind of way, that those kind of thought patterns are manifesting in your life right now. And that's the thing that's like that, the one that doesn't fit. But the starfish too, I mean, there's another message of the starfish that I kind of like better, which is that like starfish are actually really beautiful.
They are.
You know what I mean? Like,
they're so different and unique. And
yeah.
I got a message while you were saying that, Jai.
Yes.
You guys ever watched the show The Munsters? It was kind of like the Addams Family, but it was sort of a variation. It was called The Munsters.
Think so.
The mother's name was Lily Munster, and she kind of looked like the crone. She had that gray and black in her hair. Well, in the show The Munsters, the grandfather was like a vampire, and they were Herman Munster was a Frankenstein, and then the one niece, her name was, I think, Marilyn. I don't remember. The niece was a beautiful blonde, and traditionally speaking, in the 50s, she was like the epitome of beauty. But in that family, they thought she was the ugly duckling. So, and that they were all good looking.
Ooh, so, yes, I get it.
It's perception, and really, really, what real beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that is so true. We say that's the truth, and what I see beautiful in somebody else, other people might be like, well, what's so great about that person? And it's like, because I know that person's heart. That's what's beautiful, and that's it's all in the eye of the beholder.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, yeah,
fantastic.
Like, Jai, I can't believe you never saw The Munsters.
No, I think I did. That name sounds familiar. I can't picture it in my mind right now. But I have.
Yeah. Eddie
yeah,
Munster.
So cool. So then we have Griselle. Griselle is next. So if you want to put up your question, please.
Hello, Griselle. How have you been, sweetie?
Awesome, Nicole. She went and she watched the Water Babies Gemini reading.
Nicole, was it epic?
She said yes. Holy cow.
I resonated with that on my twin journey, and yeah, dude, I'm the freaking star in that. Oof, heartbreak, man. But it's good stuff, real deal. So Water Baby is very intuitive too. Her things manifest physically for her a lot too when she does readings. She's great.
All right, there's Griselle's question. What's the outcome for me, Leo, and my ex, Sag? Any advice? Really in love with him, and we share a child together.
Okay. What's the outcome for Griselle and Sag? Yeah, that reading by Water Baby Zero, the Gemini reading for May, literally had me in tears.
Wow.
I mean, it just resonated way too much. Wow.
Yeah.
So you guys, listen, Griselle, you've got good things coming from what I can see. You've got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Okay, so a whole new cycle is really coming in. Major Arcana Wheel of Fortune is, and it's all about that karmic wheel turning and new things coming in. And what's coming is the 10 of Pentacles. So, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are reconciling right this second, but it means that whatever is happening in this connection, it holds a lot of abundance, and there's a future here because you've got the Temperance card as well. And listen, the Temperance card does not show up when a connection is over. If a connection is over, there's no need for temperance. There's no need for the angel to show up and balance these cups of love if it's over, right? So when you see the angel here pouring from one cup to the other, it means to be continued. It means this thing has another cycle to come, right? So that's hope right there. That's hope for you. And you've got the High Priestess card beside the Nine of Swords. So there's clear guidance here to make sure that you are doing whatever you have to do, meditations, prayers, to get out of this worry and anxiety. This vibration will not a reunion make. This will stop you from being receptive. You've got to get out of this vibration as soon as possible and as often as possible. Embrace your connection to source and the wisdom of the divine feminine. Okay?
Wow.
That will help it.
Dude. Okay. So you got the owl, right? This is like High Priestess energy, because the High Priestess is like in her power as that sacred divine feminine, and she trusts her intuition more than anything else.
That's her.
You know, right? And you're stepping into your power. And as you're stepping into your power and trusting your intuition to guide you with where it needs to go, you get the unicorn, which is based literally about connecting with the divine. Like understanding that there's higher forces, divine energy like God. You are going through some like major subconscious work, like past life or soul retrieval stuff. Like there's some major inner work going on, like inner child healing work right now. That's what the Panther is about. The Panther is the annihilation of the unnecessary. That's literally what the message of the Panther is. So it's asking you to like dig deep.
The Panther is the annihilation of the unnecessary, and he can also be the unnecessary annihilator. In other words,
right? Yes. It comes to
doing things that aren't, necessary.
It's like the Tower card.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's the energy. So you need to continue to step into truth, right? The black egg is all about truth. And then the last card you get is the tiger, which has the crescent moon in the forehead, which to me, this is like the High Priestess card. Basically, this in the animal card deck, this is the High Priestess card. Which is crazy because you got the same card last.
So wait, why do you see the tiger as the High Priestess card though?
Well, I can read you. Let me actually read it, because it would, because the tiger is like this epic energy.
Because I was thinking the tiger would be more like the magician, like the manifester, and like the power, the roar.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. It is very powerful for sure.
The combination of both, actually.
Combination of both, right? Yeah. No, but it's cool that means it's asking me to read it, which you asking that question. So the tiger is the lunar forces. It's the ease in the darkness, and it's the feminine energy. The tiger hunts at night at one with silence, which it basically the beginning and the end is the dark. You're in the dark, like, whoa, hang on. Whoa, holy shit. This just came out. Okay. Thank you for asking that question, Jason. All of these three creatures are like darkness creatures, right? They're guiding you through the darkness. And then the black egg, right? The black, like darkness.
Nocturnal.
I mean, this is crazy. So you're going through some like epic, not like in the dark energy, and it's all leading you to like God, right? To like the divine. But the tiger hunts at night at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power.
Nice. I love that. And I think that's so amazing because I stand so corrected in the best way that the tiger is a representation of the divine feminine, in as much as that strength and that roar is not, it's not in the power, it's in that silent sort of that's the strength, is that it's a quiet power. It's a knowing, it's just a strength that doesn't need to be demonstrated.
Yes.
It's just there.
And it's in the silence, right?
Yeah.
It's facing the dark, right? Damn, this reading, when I was looking at these cards, I was like, whoa, like these are some power-packed cards that just came at you.
Yeah, the animal wisdom cards are always so powerful. When you you know when it's time to. It's just time.
Oh my God. Epic. So hang on, let me check the PayPal list real quick.
Check her out. I'm gonna pull Romance Angel here.
Oh yes. Well, it was a $15 donation.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. I don't have to pull Romance.
So we got Ruth, who did make a $20 donation. So Ruth, will you put up your question, please?
I've been finding a lot of shark's teeth on the beach lately.
Holy, you better collect those.
Dude, I do.
Damn.
I found two that are like this big. One's black and one's white. I took them to New York. I think Admin has them. I was gonna have them made into like bracelets. They're like really beautiful. They're like perfectly shaped. I found like 10 in the last 2 days.
Dude. All right. There's no way. I gotta read it.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Most of them are
epic.
About they're beautiful.
Wow. Okay. The shark.
There it is.
Directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. Damn!
What's up?
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
Don't tell me there's a thought behind everything I do.
Oh my God.
So one is black, and they're like the exact same size. One's black and one's white. I think he's got them. I think I left him with him because I was going to get him put on a bracelet while I was there in New York, and I didn't have time. So he was I need to find out about those.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. So Ruth's question, what does my love outlook look like?
Ruth, what does it look like? Okay. I don't know what's going on here, but these cards immediately came out for you, Ruth. You've got the Fool in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups, which are all energies of like something ending. Something ended before it even began. And there's this energy of someone walking away whilst having a great deal of emotions attached to some connection, and someone else feeling sort of isolated or left out of a situation, sort of pushed to the side. So this doesn't feel like a very good energy right now in this connection with whoever this fire sign is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. Although they are coming through as the King of Wands and in the upright. So they're coming through in their power, but they shouldn't be in, if they're in their power because you're feeling all this some type of weird way, that's no good. Are cards flying all over the place, Jai?
Yes. They're like,
it's like, yeah.
So you got be the hunter, not the hunted. Or wait, did you finish?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, you have the oracle, but we'll do that one last. Be the hunter, not the hunted.
Another owl.
So yeah, and another owl, right? It just keeps coming up. So the owl is about, yeah.
But no, with what I just got for her and it be the hunter, not the hunted, that's exactly like resonates with her whole, like she's totally being the hunted here and needs to step into her power. Because look what else came out for her.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah.
Holy moly. Okay, spirals of manifestation. Okay, here's either they're spiraling in the momentum that you want it to go, or they're spiraling like the wrong way. You know what I mean? It's like you got to focus on what's going on, because the manifestation is spiraling. There's momentum here.
Seashells by the seashore.
You got to trust yourself. Inner trust.
That looks like Luke Skywalker. The rise.
You need to trust yourself right now. I do see something beautiful in the future. And it is collaborative dreaming.
Nice.
It's like
collaborative dreaming.
Yeah. So like co-creative dreaming, like with someone, right? Working together, like dreaming up a future together, like collaborative dreaming. So either this is like, so here's what I feel. I feel like it's happening, but the two people aren't together yet, but they're both like dreaming of each other.
You've got these two cards just came out, the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Beautiful energy for the future. And the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So someone's been deceptive and that is coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Like it. We like it.
And then the Oracle card.
We like that too.
Dang.
What is the romance angel message for Ms. Ruth? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes. Girl, you better decide. That's for you right there. Very soon. Manifest, wow. Manifest, manifest.
Yes.
Do it to it, Ruth. We believe in you.
The force is with you.
The force is strong in him.
Well, that's cool. Like we got through the whole list as of right now.
I think we're done.
What are you feeling? I'm feeling like we are complete.
It is finished.
Yes. It is finished.
It is complete.
Yes. Thank you guys for being here. That was awesome, Jason.
It was great, Jai, and I'm so glad we got to do this because we didn't do it for a while. We didn't do one last week, so it was great. Guys, thank you all for joining us, for participating. Hopefully we'll be back with you again soon. I know Jai's going to be on. When are you doing your
tomorrow? So tomorrow we've got, I do the weekend tarot reading in the morning, and then in the evening tomorrow I'm going to do the new moon in Taurus ceremony, which you don't want to miss that. It's really.
And if you donated $20 for an oracle card, you will be on the list. I will be doing a drawing tomorrow, probably around 6 p.m. for that. So look out for that, and I'll also be on doing some readings before or after Jai's Earth School, because I'm going to go to that in the afternoon. So thanks again, guys.
And then there was a question. It just came back to me. Rebecca said something about you missed her Or oracle card?
Oh, Rebecca, I pulled it. Is she still here?
I think so, yeah.
You know, Rebecca, I came back on and pulled your oracle card, but you didn't come. I saw you say wait when I ended the broadcast, and I was like, I forgot to do Rebecca's oracle card. So I came back on and did it for you, but you were not here. And the oracle card that you got was the very soon card, which is clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. But I'm going to pull another one for you.
All right.
Because you're here, live.
All right.
Card for Rebecca. And I apologize for that, Rebecca. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves, your bond deepens. Yeah. But yeah, you got the earlier tonight you did get the very soon card. So
nice.
Anyway, thanks for being here, guys. It was fun.
This was epic.
It was awesome.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon, guys.
Have a good one.
Bye.